H.R. 5741, National Compulsory Bill. We call it the Slave Bill. That's up at GCNlive.com. Rob Dew just wrote this article. GCNlive.com, also on Infowars.com. H.R. 5741, bill now in committee. And it's a National Mandatory Service Act, not just for the military, but to serve in other groups. We also have the article about Rush Limbaugh, it seems, starting to wake up. Clash of the Classes. Does Rush Limbaugh finally get it? That's also up at GCNlive.com. And I'm trying to find my final news that I wanted to hit, which was so exciting. Ah, here it is. This is in the New York Times, but they're horrified in this report. They say cities and counties that own all this land, they're going back to the Homestead Act of 1862 and selling state and county land and city land to citizens at low prices. God forbid, to raise money. There are many states that upwards of 90%, like Nevada and Utah, are federal. And then the rest of the land, most of it is state. And the feds have now created legislation to buy even more land up. Instead of empowering our economy and having people become landowners, but it says cities view homesteads as source of income. It hardly sounds like a prudent scheme, but it's a bit of deja vu that is exactly what this small Nebraska city aims to do. Oh, and it's terrible. You know, the city's hogging all this land that they got when they were incorporated through the Homestead Act that was meant to be for people to stake a claim to. You're supposed to, all that federal and state land, you're supposed to get it. It's supposed to be yours. You're supposed to be able to get 40 acres of that. No, 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 no. And then you can improve it and sell it. So imagine the New York Times, these globalists that represent the trillionaires, the people that run the planet, they don't want you having a piece of state or federal property and paying for the stinking thing. You're not even supposed to pay for it. Supposed to pay a little filing fee for the claim office. Oh, it makes me mad. These people are so sick. They want you bankrupt. Here's another one. There's some more good news. This is out of AP. L.A. suburb residents march over high city salaries. Thousands of city employees, some of which being paid $787,000 plus bonuses. And the citizens point out they've raised taxes, the roads aren't being fixed, 40,000 of them live in poverty in the town, in the suburb, and they are angry, and they want the mayor, Oscar Hernandez, and others to stop being paid so much money. Absolutely. Government paychecks are going up for the bureaucrats, going down for the people. So people are starting to really figure out who their enemies are. Here's another report. I see these every day. City terminates all but 2 in police force. Well, you know what? It says the small Texas town of Kaufman County, the combined city council laid off their only deputies. Well, there's already county police, county sheriffs. You know, we don't need cops to just write us tickets and then let the illegal aliens go. So another issue is we don't need all these cops. But you notice, where do you always see the cops? Where the money's at. Because they're there sucking off everybody for the government. They're tax collectors. That doesn't mean we don't need some police. But more and more, they're just tax collectors. So that was interesting and quite informative. Jeb Bush is setting his sights on the White House. Give me a break.